Hi there. This is Dr. John Whitcomb, News and Nutrition. Monolaurin prevents COVID. Interesting. But what this also prevents is metabolomics. Metabolomics. Your metabolome. You know what your genome is. Your genome is the genes that you come with. They're a fixed entity. But your genes on interacting with your environment make your metabolome. What are all the metabolic products that show up in your blood? Okay, and how do we use this to show this? Well, at the beginning of the pandemic, 51 healthcare workers in Italy, healthcare workers being highly exposed to COVID and therefore at risk, had their metabolome measured. And over the next month, half of them, sure enough, got COVID. So they had two groups, those who didn't get it and those who did. And they could look at their metabolome. Now you're used to a Chem panel being done on you, probably, and have 12 items in the Chem panel. And it checks liver functions and electrolytes and kidney function. Imagine doing a Chem 25,000. Everything in your blood. That's what these folks did. So it took a year or two to sort it out. And what they found was very interesting. There were 3 compounds that turned out to dramatically affect risk for COVID, and one was monolaurin. Interestingly enough, we've known monolaurin to be an antiviral compound for a long time, and in petri dishes it dissolves the membrane of the virus. It works against viruses. People take it and ascribe it to many benefits to taking it. It's interesting. Those folks who did better had more monolaurin in their blood. Now, N-dimethylglycine, that's an amino acid. It's not a real important one, but high levels of that also shed. But cholesterol, high levels of cholesterol were a risk, suggesting that low levels for people who are on statins, that's how statins work. Very interesting. Well, low levels, the virus can't make as much viral coat. It needs cholesterol to make more coat. Might be how it works. But I wanted to introduce the idea of metabolomics. That's how Goodenow figured out that plasmalogens are dramatically important for brain health. This idea of takes huge computing power. It takes a little bit of time to figure out what all the products are. But metabolomics, again, is going to be another way that we look at how our bodies function and then adjust our therapies towards that end. So you want to know about metabolomics and what it means. Here's the first example that I've talked about. Dr. John Whitcomb, News and Nutrition. Metabolomics helps save us from COVID.